Okay, today we are going to find the volume of prisms. And I said, please turn to page 4. Okay, we are going to find 2 different types of prisms today. We're going to start with the very basic rectangular prism, or sometimes we might have a cube. Okay, either way, I'm going to zoom in right here. If we have a rectangular prism, then our volume is length times width times height. Raise your hand if you've used that formula before.
Base times height.
Okay. Okay, so let's look at number 1. We know that the volume is length times width times height. Corin, which one's the length?
A 9. What? Which one's the length? The W. What? The 9. Right?
No, L is the length.
Oh.
W is the width.
Which one did you add for?
The length.
The length. 21 feet. I thought you said width. Sorry, I didn't know.
Did it sound like width?
Yes. To me, it did. I didn't understand.
Okay.
I said
Brady, which one's the width? Which one?
We're so funny today.
Okay. Braylia, which one's the height? So our volume is 21 times 9 times 7. In your calculator, can you take 21 times 9 times 7?
1,323
Feet. It is not feet. It is feet.
Squared.
Nope.
Cube.
We're talking about 3 dimensions. So our label needs 3 dimensions. You know, eventually you get there, and that's all that matters.
That's like 3.
So put 3 after.
Yep, a little exponent of 3 with your little cube or with your feet.
Would you put that after like a?
Okay. Now, if
Smacking me in my face.
Hey. Oh, bracelet.
that does not deserve retaliation.
Yes, it does.
No.
You gotta stand up for yourself. Self-defense. Yeah.
Do we need to move to the seat? When we're talking about just one length, one dimension, we have just the feet, the inches, the yards, the centimeters, whatever. When we talk about area, that's 2 dimensions. So that's when we do square feet or square meters or whatever. Now, since we're doing volume, that's 3 dimensions. Then we have the cubic feet, cubic meters. Okay, so we write our label and then we put the 3 exponent there. Okay. So this is what I want you to do. I'm going to give you a few moments here to find the volume for number 2, 3, and 4. Okay. I would encourage you to compare answers at your table as you go.
20. Oh, let me. Doesn't matter.
You're not even doing it. It does, Jason. Stop. Yes, it does. Don't even try that down.
1,760. See, and
You okay?
that 16 only.
No way. My mom texted me.
When Bronson gets his, make sure you're.
Eso, me está todo solo. She likes Zach and I was like, Zach.
Four.
Who is that?
You don't even miss one, it should not be four.
I know.
You're
All right.
pushing it.
Oh, I
You're
know.
like-
Can I root for your water, Mom?
Or did you hear
Oh,
that?
I want to.
Did you hear that?
Skip class.
Yeah, she did. She definitely
Why are you smiling?
You did?
Want to skip?
You know who hears everything, just balance. She eavesdrops on
does.
everybody's conversation. She does. She does.
What if
God,
you
no,
don't
I
follow
like
your
her.
ears?
I like her.
I'm not
She
kidding.
eavesdrops.
Oh, yeah, she was yelling at people. I did, I'll check.
Okay, so it appears that we have all four of them. Okay. For number two, Jada, what did you get for your volume?
My volume.
Yeah.
Oh. 1,767. Yeah, JJ.
Like this? 1767?
No,
that's
1,766.
Sorry. When you said centimeters, I heard 7 and.
7 meters.
Okay. Braylea, how did she get 1,760? Beautiful. Thank you. Okay. So we all can agree? Awesome. Okay. Bennett, what did you get for your volume in number 3? This 1,150.38
Yes.
cubic yards. Yards cubed is fine. Okay. So Corin agrees with this. Can I get some head nods, yes or no, on agreement here? Okay. So Ariana, how did Bennett get this number?
Multiply length times width times height.
So 3 times 23.1 times 16.6. Okay, amazing. Tyler, how about for number 4? What's your volume? $9,248. Is that what you said? You sort of mumbled. You don't agree?
I agree. 924 inches cube. I mean square. I mean, yeah, cube. Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
And Tyler got that by taking 17 times 17 times 32.
Yes.
Yeah. Are we okay, Bray? Will you try it in your calculator again, just to make sure?
You got it right.
Then why are you like, okay, all right. Now, the next 4 examples that you see in 5 through 8, these are what kind of prisms? Triangular prisms. You're right. Now, don't turn the page. Oh, yes, you can see it. Like 9 and 10 are trapezoidal prisms. We're not going to do those. Okay. No trapezoids. We're just going to focus on triangular prisms. Okay. So really, if we have a prism, the volume is the area of the base times the height. That's what we do. Okay. Now, technically we did that up here because the area of a rectangle is length times width, and then we multiply by the height. Okay. So I need you to understand that when we find the volume of this triangular prism, we are going to first have to find the area of the triangle. Then we're gonna have to multiply by the prism's height, okay? So our volume is going to be, I'm just gonna write a triangle times the height, okay? That's what we need to do.
Right, control.
Why you gotta be so sassy?
I'm not, but you just said I have to write a triangle. You're gonna write a triangle to write it out, but then.
Okay, can anybody remind me?
I know, but I'm right. Just freak me out.
How do we find the area of a triangle? Raise your hand if you can remember. Area of a triangle, how do you find it? Harrison? 1/2 base times height. Okay, yes. And when we are looking for a base and height of a triangle, okay, the base and the height need to be perpendicular to each other, okay? So there needs to be a right angle. Okay.
So what is, there has to be right.
So the height and base are perpendicular to each other. There needs to be that right angle. Okay, so we're gonna take this slow because this is gonna be a little bit more work, okay? So let's look at number 5. We can see that number 5 is a triangular prism. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to highlight the triangles so you can see them. So there's a triangle. And what? There's 2 triangles that are parallel. Do you see them? Okay, so we have a triangular prism. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to highlight this triangle right here in pink. Okay. So we know that our volume is the area of the triangle times the height of the prism. So let's talk about just the triangle, okay? I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna come draw it over here. Okay, so do you see how this is pointing to this line? I guess I should draw it dotted line, and it is 8.6. That is signifying that that's the height of that triangle. Okay, so if this is the height of the triangle, that means this needs to be the base. How long is this edge right here? It's 12 because it's the same as this guy right here. So I'm gonna label this 12, which means I'm gonna come over here. I'm just redrawing this triangle over here. So when I find the area of this triangle, we're gonna take 1/2 times the base times the height. Can you do that in your calculator for me, Brady? 1/2 times 12 times 8.6.
I don't know how to do a 1/2 in this calculator.
1.1 divided by 2.
Say millimeters. It's not here. It's here. Oh my God.
I don't know.
That's what I.
You put 0.5
25
times 12
times 12
times 8.6.
times, oh.
Okay. So now we need to figure out which one of these numbers is the height of the prism. Don't yell it out, please. So here in orange, I'm going to highlight the other triangle. Okay. I need to know the distance between those 2 triangles. Is it 10? Is it 11? Is it 12? Is it 9? Okay, 9. That is our height. Okay, so our height is 9. So here is our height. Here is our triangle. So we're going to take 51.6 times 9. And now we are going to label our millimeters cubed.
So we're finding the base
Okay.
before we times by height.
Yep. So we have to find the area of the triangle and then we multiply it by the height.
So we're doing an extra step. Then we get last year basically.
So there's 2 steps. Area of the triangle and then multiply it by the prism's height. Okay. So try another one. Okay. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight my triangles here. Yes. Okay, there are my 2 triangles. So I'm going to take this pink triangle and I'm going to redraw it over here so that we can find the area. Okay. Do you notice how there's a cute little right angle right here? So it also goes in this triangle. These 2 triangles are the same since it's a prism. So I'm going to draw this little triangle right, or that little right angle. That's good. We need a right angle to identify the height and the base. Okay. So this 20 goes with this side of the triangle. So I'm going to label this 20. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to label these X and Y. Which one is going to be the base for our area? Do we care about Y or do we care about X? Which one do we want? Y. WHY. Why is it the X and not the
triangle?
Oh,
It's
because of the right angle. We need the right angle to be with our base and our height. Okay, so what is this measurement? From this triangle, what is this? 21. Okay, so the area of our triangle for our base is 1/2 base times height. Okay, I think it'd help a lot if you were looking this way and writing things down. What is it? I think I agree with 210. You agree with 210? Okay. So now we need to figure out the height of the prism. Which number is the length from triangle to triangle? Yep. 16 is our height. So here's the height of our prism. Here's the area of our base. So we're going to take 210 times the height of the prism. 60?
60, right? Yeah. What, 6?
Yeah. Okay, I think it is really helpful. I think it is helpful for you to redraw the triangle in just 2D form so you can look at just the numbers that you need. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do, I'm going to have you do number 7. I would like you and your elbow partner to work through number 7.
Or we're talking about.
What do you mean you?
So you can't get this done, okay?
Can I? I can walk. I don't even walk your house.
Find the area of the triangle and then times it by the height of the prism. Okay. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to triangle.
Okay, trace a triangle. Oh. So what we need to figure out. So the 19 is the base, right? What's the height? Okay, so you can use those to find the area of the triangle. So my you have, right?
You said you finished it.
Times. You need one more number. Well, don't lie.
What's the area? Okay, the area of the triangle. That's what you need five first.
Yeah.
And then times that.
19 times
7. Times it by 7.
So you're good. 1/2 times
Okay.
5.1 times 19
You guys did 66.5.
for the area of the triangle. And then you'll multiply that.
Wow.
Where'd you get it?
What?
66. Okay. You just, okay, what making fun of so much?
Which number did we, Jada, which number did you
19
use?
of the Good. Yes, and then you multiply that by, so is this 5.1 and 19 are the two numbers you need for your area, because that's the right. So what is that?
I thought it was 7.
So. Yeah, it's one. It connects to the triangle. Then you're gonna multiply it by the height, so what is
Wow.
this?
Oh.
So then I do, it's not true. I do. That's disgusting. Yeah.
So you take this and you multiply it.
193.
Oh, that's not right.
Wait, what? Wait, do you use 3?
How did you get this number?
times Wait.
Okay, so the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So we need to take 1/2, the base is 19, and the height is 5.1. Okay, so that's how we need to find that first number. Yes.
For this one, what do I? Okay.
Mhm. No.
The height.
It's 7, right?
No. Okay, let me draw your attention to the board because we have a little bit of confusion about what's the height of the prism. Okay, so first of all, it's not just you. I am going to highlight the triangle. Okay, and I really like this problem because the triangle is really obvious, right? So on this triangle, we have a height of 5.1 and our base is 19. So when we find the area, we're taking 1/2 times 19 times 5.1. Can somebody remind me what that number is? 48 point what? Really? 48.45? Okay. So then when you're looking at what number is the height of my prism? So some of you said 7. Is 7 a part of the triangle or connecting the two triangles?
It's a different.
It's a different triangle. Is 12 on the triangle or connecting two triangles?
On the other one.
It's on the other one. Is 4 on or connecting?
What's 4?
So we are going to take for our volume, the area of our triangle times 4. And what's that number? Is that one 193.8? Okay. Okay, so you answer me this question. Which one is more difficult? The volume of the rectangular prism or the triangular prism? The triangular prism. So I'm going to tell you what your homework is, and which ones do you think you should maybe start with? Maybe the triangular prism. So on page 6 and 7, these are the numbers that you're going to do. You're going to do number 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 12, and then bonus if you can get the answer for 14. So, okay, so this is your homework. I would suggest starting with one of the triangular ones.